So we spoke earlier about the Nove Money Premium and all those additional benefits that's going to be coming along with the Nove Money in that package. And what we want to do now is go through what exactly those things are. So make sure you're paying attention and taking notes. And we're also going to try to get this video up on NoveMoneyTraining.com as well. So the name of the technology and platform that we're partnered with giving people access to these services is called Smart Credit. So you'll see a co-branded website that people will be able to log into, and we're going to go through this process of how it all happens and all the benefits that come along with it. So as you can see, this is the interface. You'll be able to see this in your members lounge or your customer portal when you actually enroll for the service. There'll be a tab that comes up on the left that says credit monitoring. So when you click on that tab, you'll see this in the middle of the page, and it'll tell you to go ahead and click on it to get started, so making sure you can finish registration. After you click on get started, then you'll be prompted to come to this page. On this page, you'll actually see where you can enter your name, last name, email address, choose a password, and you'll be prompted to enter a sponsor code that we're going to supply to you. After that, you'll be logged into the home page. Then you'll see your credit score. You'll also see the different tools that you have to be able to show you how to maximize the opportunities you have to increase your credit score. So not only with our credit education and credit repair process, we're going to help individuals increase their credit, but with this tool, there's a lot of things that you're going to be able to do on your own to help your credit increase as well. So we're going to talk about Score Tracker. We're going to talk about Score Builder, Score Master, and some other benefits of this also. Then you have an easy view where you'll be able to see, what needs attention. Right now, you see the amount of credit that you have available, negative items, your monthly payments, a breakdown of that, and they'll give you a grade, a letter grade for your credit. So if you log in and you got some of those failing grades, like we used to get in school, C's, D's, and F's, definitely need to make a lot of things happen, obviously, so you can get out of that situation. So in addition to the easy view, there's also a more advanced view that's going to break down several areas of everything that's coming up on your credit report. So you'll be able to take a look at those things. In addition, your score, it shows you where you rank and breaks down everything on your credit score. Then there's individual pages where there's summaries of each creditor, so you'll be able to see, what's going on in terms of your payments and actions that you need to take. I want you to understand that with this technology, there's an opportunity for you to be able to contact your creditors directly. What you want to stay away from, if you see anything in here about contacting the actual credit bureaus, that's what we do. You don't want to contact the credit bureaus. Never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever do you ever want to communicate with the credit bureaus online, because once you do that and you agree to some of these electronic policies and procedures that they have online, you give away a lot of your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, okay? When you give away those rights, that means you won't be able to dispute certain things for a certain amount of time, or if ever. So you never want to dispute anything online with the credit bureaus. This tool gives you an opportunity to dispute things with the creditors, okay? Those are two different things. You can see here, you can take a look at your pay history with certain creditors as well, which is an awesome tool. So in addition to that, obviously you have your credit summary page, full history. Then you have your transactions. If you are plugged in with the Money Manager, that's also included with this service. And Money Manager allows you to pull in all of your bank accounts, credit cards, different bills that you have. All those transactions actually also come in with the creditors as well. So if you see anything that's an error, you can contact them directly through this portal. So let's look at Score Master. Score Master, you can learn how you can control your future score. You can use the slider to see how your credit score is affected by spending and also payments that you're making. So this is important for people that really need to be strategic in what they do with their money, whether it's making payments to pay off credit cards or whether it's you making a purchase of something that potentially you don't need, or maybe just status quo to see what happens with your credit score. So this allows you really to take control of your future with your credit score by being able to master your actions. This tool will only work with active revolving lines of credit. You know, so that means if you have credit cards that are active and things of that nature. Score Matcher is also a great learning tool for the majority of people who don't understand how their credit score can change rapidly. You know, for some people who like say, hey, I've been on with Nove Money for 4 months and my credit score has gone up tremendously. Well, by utilizing this tool, they can see how that happens. But then you also have some people, we don't have very many, but we do have a few that'll call in and say, hey, I've been with y'all for 5 months, my credit score gone down. And then when we start asking them questions, we realize that they're charging their credit cards up. In the midst of us trying to get things off, they're going into more debt and their credit utilization ratio is going way down. So you want to make sure that with this tool, they can actually educate themselves. Let's look at Score Builder. Okay, Score Builder analyzes a consumer's credit report, then creates a unique 120-day plan. I want you to understand how awesome this is, right? There's even videos on here as well that's going to tell them, you know, about different things that they can do and implement to be able to help them change their situation. And the unique plan includes many tailored videos and possible steps to take. It's a great self-help program. So again, what Nove Premium is doing is this allowing them an opportunity to not only be protected in several ways and have great access, you know, to knowing what their credit scores are on an ongoing basis, but even further, more credit education. Score Tracker makes it easier for consumers to follow their own credit history and in-depth data, and it breaks it down. You can even see your credit score. Then you could also see what the auto company score you at, what the insurance company score you at. If you're looking to get a job or you're thinking about a promotion or if you're thinking about doing something else, you even got a situation where it shows you what your hiring risk index is, okay? Let me see, I think I might need to reshare on Facebook, y'all. No, it said live stream is still going. Okay. And then you have your credit score detail. Okay. With your credit score detail, it gives members detailed insight into all the positive and negative reasons factoring into their credit score. So there's a breakdown for that there. Also, the action button allows the member to communicate directly with their creditors for anything that they need. Remember, this action button is you communicating with the creditors, not the credit bureaus. It's important that you all understand the difference in those two. Also, Money Manager. I was talking a little bit about that earlier. You can manage all your online accounts in one place, integrated with your credit and identity. Now, the budgeting tool, which comes with Nove Money Basic, allows you to be able to aggregate all your accounts in one place. But this takes it to another level because you can actually integrate it with your credit and your identity, and you can be able to communicate with different creditors and things of that nature. So it automatically tracks, updates your account balances, bills coming up, and transactions every day. Okay, so this is a very, 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 very powerful tool to have in addition to what we're doing with those other aspects. As you can see here, this is more on the Money Manager. The Money Manager system allows members to choose from a list of creditors from the Smart Credit Report. So there's already creditors that are already in there. If you know your username and password, you just put that in. Some additional verification may be required for security reasons. So you enter that and then your accounts will go in. So in your Money Manager, again, you know, here's showing you a list. It also breaks down your credit utilization rate, you know, the amount of cash you have in your accounts, the credit that you have. Also shows you your payment due inbox. This is great for people that forget when payments are due, right? So you'll be able to set that up. It also shows you your spending and trends so you can see where your money is going. Again, a phenomenal tool to be able to help you take control of your finances. All right, so you also have different alerts that you're going to be able to have access to as well as far as credit monitoring. So new accounts that come on, any change in your account status, if you have any new inquiries. Of course, Money Manager, if you got upcoming bills, it'll alert you of that. Possible fraudulent transactions, it'll alert you of that. Changes to your membership status, you know, if maybe your payment declined or something, and also responses from creditors to actions. So if you click one of those actions buttons, trying to get them to get rid of maybe a late fee, or trying to tell them that a transaction was not correct, or a payment or something like that. You'll get alerts for that. A not mine action button to quickly notify the creditor of possible identity theft. There's also alerts for new trade lines and things of that nature. There's a live ID alert setting where you can go in and you can set it up to come to your smartphone or your email. And you can set the different levels of alerts as well. The whole family fraud insurance, this is $1 million in identity fraud insurance, but you must opt in, inside your portal for it to activate. There's a $0 deductible. It covers the entire family. That means everybody residing in your household, okay? Covers your bank account, savings account, brokerage accounts, lines of credit card, and more, okay? All those. Covers your cash out-of-pocket expenses incurred if your in your ID recovery. So if you got to go to identity theft and you're spending lots of money and time, they're actually going to obviously reimburse you for that up to $1 million. It also covers pre-existing identity fraud you didn't know about. So after you get this, there's something that happened, but you didn't know about it, it still covers that as well. Replacement costs due to stolen driver's license. So if you got issues, somebody stole your driver's license, that'll replace those costs. And also if somebody steals your passport. So that is great. Again, for us to offer that with all these other things, you got to understand how valuable this service truly, truly is. So the activation is done inside the portal. So when somebody logs in and they're inside the Smart Credit Novate portal, they'll be able to go and activate that $1 million in identity fraud insurance. So you want to do that as soon as possible. You also have the option to be able to, of course, view your 3 bureau reports and scores. Again, it's important for you to understand that most of these portals out here, pretty much all of them, where you're going to get access to a free credit score, that's only one bureau. And the majority of the time, that one bureau is TransUnion. Okay, you can get a free TransUnion credit report on a ton of different sites that are out there. But there's no one that'll offer you a free ongoing 3 bureau reports and scores report every single month. So that's something to get excited about. You know that you get that along with this product as well. If you wanted one in the middle of the month, you can get one, but there's an actual extra cost for that. So this comes once a month, but there's also, you can get a score update, 1 bureau score update in here at any time. You can get daily updates on that one if you wanted to. So you're going to be able to see all 3 bureaus here as well. Let me see if I can maybe share back to Facebook. Okay, looks like I'm still streaming. You'll also be able to log in to your security settings and change things around as well, as far as your email password. And existing affiliates we talked about earlier can go ahead and get started on this product. So if you want to go ahead and set this up, again, you can. I'll have to confirm with Dr. Calhoun, and maybe he's about to jump on here shortly, if he already has this available in the members lounge and the customer portals to be able to do the add-on, or if you want to go ahead and upgrade and get on the 59.